At Second 50 Financial, we're always hunting for the best possible investment strategies for our clients. And we never let the tax tail wag the dog. Every investment has to stand on its own merits first. But when a strategy that stands on its own also comes with substantial tax advantages, that's when it gets truly compelling. It's why we keep bringing our clients unique, hard-to-access opportunities, and today we want to walk you through one worth knowing about. If you're sitting on a large capital gain, maybe from selling a business, a stock position, or real estate, there's a new version of one of the most powerful tax incentives in the code. Meet Opportunity Zones 2.0. Opportunity Zones let investors roll capital gains into funds that build in designated communities, and in exchange, the tax code rewards them with meaningful benefits. The original program was winding down. Then, in July of 2025, Congress didn't just renew it, they made it permanent. Starting January 1st, 2027, 3 big upgrades take effect. First, a rolling 5-year deferral. Invest a gain into a qualified opportunity fund, and the tax on that gain is pushed out for up to 5 years. Second, a 10% basis step-up. Hold for 5 years, and 10% of your original gain simply never gets taxed. And third, the headline benefit. Hold for 10 years, and every dollar of appreciation on your investment is free of federal capital gains tax. One more thing, the zone map itself is being redrawn. Tighter criteria, refreshed every 10 years. So where you invest and when both matter. Here's what this looks like in practice. Hillpointe's Opportunity Zone Fund 2 develops workforce housing across the Sunbelt, a pipeline of 6 projects, roughly 1,800 units, from a team that's built more than 10,000. The fund projects a 14% net internal rate of return over a 10-year horizon. And this matters well beyond the tax code. For millions of hard-working individuals and families, a quality home has never felt further out of reach. Of all the new apartments built over the past decade, nearly 90% were luxury class. Projects like these help change that. Brand new, high-quality housing at attainable rents in the communities that need it most. Your gain doesn't just grow, it builds something that matters. So let's make it concrete. Say you sell stock for $2 million and $1 million of that is long-term capital gain. Sell and walk away, and you'd owe roughly $238,000 of federal tax on that gain today. Instead, you keep your original $1 million, and within 180 days, you roll out the $1 million gain into the Opportunity Zone Fund. That tax bill, deferred for 5 years, and with 10% of the gain erased, it shrinks to about $214,000. Meanwhile, your $1 million goes to work. Under Hillpointe's pro forma projections, distributions begin as the projects stabilize, a large payout at the Year 3 refinancing, then steady quarterly distributions of roughly $67,000 to $93,000 a year. And here's the part that makes deferrals so powerful. By the time that tax bill finally arrives in Year 5, you're projected to have already received back around $760,000 on your $1 million, more than 3 times the tax due. Then comes the 10-year exit, total projected cash flows approaching $2.8 million, and the roughly $1.8 million of growth along the way, federal capital gains tax, 0. Now, projections aren't guarantees, and whether Opportunity Zones 2.0 belongs in your plan depends on your gains, your timeline, and the bigger picture. That's a conversation we'd love to have. Second 50 Financial. Navigate your second chapter with confidence.